Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm finally getting down to get these parts to powder coating and ceramic coating. So I'm gonna load this stuff up here now. I'm hoping it's gonna fit, so I'm gonna take the caddy down. But like I said, I got all the bearings and everything out of the knuckles and whatnot, so that there's all gonna go down. I'm also going to take the brakes, so I'm going to talk to Doug when I'm down there. I don't know if I'm going to get these powder coated or ceramic coated, because the ceramic coating is better for heat. So anyway, I've got to get on those, and I am also taking this down to Doug at Competition Automotive so he can drill in the oil return for the turbo. And put it through his washer, clean it all up, make it look nice, so we can put the rest of the 2J together. So I'm going to get this stuff loaded up. We'll get down there. We'll get some of this stuff dropped off. Still looking, doing more research on the rear end that I was talking about yesterday. I called a couple shops. All the shops are out of agreement that this rear end is not going to hold the power that we want. The the 6-speed turbo rear end, very hard to come by. It's almost impossible to find one, and when you do, people are asking an astronomical price. So I found out that the #1 conversion that people do to hold the power when they're putting the power down is they put an 8.8 Ford independent rear end in the back of it, which again, like I said in the other videos, I've beaten on for years. They're really strong and durable, and then buying a conversion kit to make sure that it all mocks up. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'm still doing a little bit of research, guys, so I haven't given up on finding a 6-speed turbo rear end. I mean, if we can find one, that's definitely what we want to use. But yeah, that there. And then when I get back, what I'll do is I'll show you guys some of the parts I'm ordering up, because I'm going to start ordering up parts today, so we can continue going on this. But yeah, hopefully in a couple weeks we'll have all this stuff back from powder coating, ceramic coated, stuff like that. We're going to be working on the body. This is something else I'd like to get on today when I get back. I want to get on fixing this here. Now I'll show you guys too. This is actually pretty odd, because I thought, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold this and do the camera, but I thought that the body kit, let me see here, I gotta get this. I thought that the body kit, when it came down, went along that seam, and that's where we joined it. But in reality, it does not. You can see that it sticks out. So I'm probably gonna start making braces to go from underneath the skirt here over to the rail, just because I don't want this side skirt shaking around when you're going down the road. I want it nice and sturdy. So I'm probably gonna have to make some braces for that. But yeah, like I said, I'd like to get on this, start fixing that, cut those fenders out. We need to cut out for the rear body panels, and get it all cleaned up so we can get back over to paintwork. So yeah, lots to do here. I'm going to load up the car, get this stuff off the ceramic coating, and hopefully we get some parts back here shortly. All right, so we've got the car all loaded up. I'm just going to lock her up and head down. We'll see if we can't get these parts sooner than later. The guys down here are really good. Both Jason at Gorilla Coating and Doug at Competition Automotive. They're both good. So hopefully we'll get these parts back fairly quick, and we can start doing some assembly instead of disassembly. All right, so we're back. Went up today, dropped off that stuff. Like I said, dropped off the brakes at Competition Automotive with Doug, as well as the oil pan. He's gonna do some machining on the oil pan and clean it up and put that oil return in that we need for the turbo. We can get that done. Dropped off all the stuff at Gorilla to get powder coated, except this The cradle had to come back because he can't put these in the ovens. I wasn't paying attention. And these rubber grommets can't go in the oven. So I'm going to have to press those out. And my arm's getting kind of sore from pressing all this stuff in and out. So I went out and I bought a press that I can set up just to make my life a little easier. So I'm going to do that and get that ready to go. And then the rest of today, I'm going to work on this here body part panel. This right here, fixing this and straightening it all out, getting it ready to get going. So let's see if we can't press this stuff out. Okay, so it definitely took a little bit more work than I thought it was going to. The press made it easy, but got all those bushings out. Everything's out, disassembled. So that's the last piece to go to powder coat, which will be nice once it goes to powder coat. I got it gloss black. I talked to Jason, and he was we were talking about what it should be, if it should be matte black or gloss. And gloss black is just a little bit easier to clean and wipe down. So we went ahead and made it gloss black. There's the press guard all together. So I'm going to finish up this Supra here. I'm going to fix that one spot that I've been meaning to get at. And then I'm probably going to spend tomorrow cleaning the shop, just because I really don't like all this stuff laying around like this. You guys know I like to have a clean shop. So I'll organize all this, get it all cleaned up, move everything out from the wall. You know what I mean? Clean it all, pull the Mustang out, get rid of that. Just tidy up, and then we'll get back on it. So for now, I'm going to get a couple punches and hammers out, and we're going to see if we can't fix this right here. I just want to straighten it out. Like I said yesterday, now that I know that the body kit comes down and flares underneath, but it doesn't go all the way in there, I think I'm going to make a piece of sheet metal that's going to come down and over to the body kit, because I don't want it. I was going to make braces that go across, but one, I felt like if you were driving down the road or hit something and it knocked that brace out, you could damage everything. And two, it's going to collect a whole bunch of stuff inside of the skirt. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a whole piece of sheet metal that goes underneath to make it look real sleek and clean and keep all the dirt out of there, and give us the support we're looking for. So well, there's this here fixed. You see it right along here. That's what was crushed in. We'll get all that sandblasted and put back on. I don't know if I can give you a shot of it, but it goes up and bends the way it should now. See if I can get that in there. Right there. Pretty smooth and runs down. This one here, I didn't really have to fix it, but you know what? I pulled it out as much as I could anyway. Nice seam line along there. Again, you're not going to see that. And this here, this is where it got ground off and they put a bit of putty in there. I'm going to fix that up. I'm going to sand that, make sure it's all nice. I might get Dave to weld a thin piece just because I'm crazy OCD. I feel like I want that little piece just running along there. Not that it's doing anything. And like I say, the body kit's going to come off and run down. And then I'm going to make a piece of metal that goes from this to the body kit. You're not going to see it anyway. But that's that. So this is definitely my least favorite part of this. I've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. But I went and raided Mo's toolbox, and I'm gonna see if I can't pull this stuff off here. I'd like to get this off because I'd like to get the line marked to get the back fenders cut off or cut out. I might wait until Derek and Ryan are here to help me. I've done some body work before. I'm not as confident in the body work as I am as building an engine. We're doing the mechanical side of it, and I definitely don't want to mess it up. This is a measure 3 times cut once type deal. So to have a couple people here to make sure that the rear quarter is exactly where it needs to be before we draw that line and cut it out, I think is going to be a good idea, because we've come quite a ways on it. I'd hate to mess it up now. So I might wait and see if Ryan and Derek want to come help out in the morning and cut that out. But for now, like I said, I'll see if I can get this stuff off and get one step closer. This is horrible. Where's Jay when you need him? Well, I've had just about enough. Like I said before, not really my thing. I have a lot of patience, but man, this is brutal. So I'm gonna end the video there. Those stickers may or may not be off next time you see it. Like I said, we're gonna try to get, I might get a hand here and get these fenders cut out in the next day or two. But for those of you that are new to the channel, this Supra that I'm taking these crappy stickers off of is the 4509 Veilside giveaway car. We're building it strictly on the votes of subscribers. All you gotta do is subscribe to the channel for your chance to win it after we put about 100,000 into it. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. And we'll see you in the next video.